Lehigh River Subdivision. I'm Ian, and today we're going to be doing a mail call from Caboose Stop Hobbies. And first we're going to take a look at the memorabilia that I picked up. So before the N scale shows for a while, they had books, memorabilia for different railroads that they were also selling. So there was some things I picked up to have for a collection, for reading material, or stuff that I just thought was cool. So let's take a look at that. So the first thing that I found on there that was really interesting is this book. Now it doesn't look like much, the cover which broke off of it, but it is a Lehigh and New England Railroad telephone train order book. So it's a train order book that wasn't used, and this is from the Lehigh in New England, which a lot of their stuff is hard to find, so I thought this was cool to have for our collection of stuff. So that is one thing from there. The next thing I picked up was the history of North American steam. So this is a huge book, as you can see, over 400 pages, and there's a lot of information in here on steam engines. So I thought this was a cool pickup to have. Cam likes this book a lot. Another book that we picked up was Alleghenies with an A. So this is a book on the Chesapeake and Ohio Allegheny steam engines and Modeler's View of the Summit. So this is a really cool book. Another book we picked up was Passenger Cars of the Nickel Plate Railroad. So it just shows a bunch of different passenger cars inside of it, and it's a really cool book. So we picked that book up, and then the last book I want to show you before we go down to the layout to look at the N-scale stuff is I picked up this Model Railroader's Handbook. This is a newer book from Kalmbach Media. List price for $24.99, but the first day they had this available in the show they had it on, if you bought it that day, they sold it for $20. So this is a really cool book. It has all kinds of information inside: prototypes, track, electricity and DCC, scenery, paint and weathering. So this is a really cool book. I recommend picking this up if you see it, because I think this is a book that's going to come in handy for me as we get back to modeling. So let's go on down to the layout and take a look at what I got for the layout. Okay, so first up we're going to take a look at the loose cars I picked up. There was 4 of them that didn't have boxes that I purchased. So the first one is one of these ARMN Union Pacific box cars. I've seen 1 or 2 of these pop up on the North Reading Fast Freight, so that's why I got this box car. I had to re-glue the weight into it because it fell apart in shipping, but I pieced this car back together, so that's a nice addition. I picked up 3 coal cars. These 2 I should be able to turn into Reading and Northern. At one point they had some Beth Gons like this, or tub Gons, for coal. So I want to make some Reading and Northern coal cars out of these. So I figured for $6 a piece, that was a good buy for those. So those are the coal cars. This one, I don't know what it is, but it really doesn't fit. The Reading and Northern doesn't have any like that. So this car I might end up getting rid of because I don't think I'm going to have a use for it, which I have to go through some of my stuff, as I'm leaning more towards modeling the Reading and Northern mainly, and a lot of my rolling stock, some of it doesn't fit. So let's take a look at the stuff that was in boxes. Okay, so the first 2 cars that I was pretty excited about were these Cairo Trains refrigerated box cars. These are older Walthers runs. I have 4 Atlas ones on pre-order, as well as the SD50s for the Reading and Northern, the Fast Freights 5018 and 5019. So these are nice cars. I gotta switch MT trucks onto them, but these 2 I'll probably weather pretty heavy and graffiti because of the Walthers ones, and they're cheaper than the Atlas ones. So these 2 cars I was pretty excited about. And then because I haven't seen many of those. Picked up this Fox Valley Models. This is a Trinity RD4 hopper. The Reading & Northern has hoppers that look like this now currently, so I'm probably going to turn this into one of those. That was the reason I got that. And then I've been wanting one of these Guilford box cars because I really like them. And this one was $8, so jumped on that. And then the Diamond Shell Chemical tank car. I kind of always like these. I think this is from an older era, which it won't fit my stuff that I want to do, but for like my Lehigh Valley stuff with older rolling stock, it'd be fun to roll around. So that is it for the Caboose Stop Hobby haul. So now that we did the Caboose Stop Hobby haul, I want to say I'm going to have a contest, and that's going to be in this video as well, as it says in the title. So all you have to do to enter into the contest is in the comment section write enter with your comment in quotation marks if you want to be entered into the drawing. There's going to be 5 winners, and what I'm giving away is 5 different 8x10 prints. So print number 1 is the Lehigh Gorge Scenic Railroad. Print number 2, 2102 in fall colors. Print number 3, the Reading & Northern F units in fall colors. Print number 4, Reading & Northern F units at the Coldport Bridge. And print number 5, the Reading & Northern North Reading Fast Freight coming off the new bridge at River to cross Coldport in the Lehigh Gorge. From photos that Cam and I took while out rail fanning. So it's a nice little way to get back to the community, to my subscribers, have a little contest, have some fun before the holidays. It's not a lot, but hopefully it'll put a smile on somebody's face. And that's all I can ask for. So I just want to say that the model railroad's here. It hasn't gone anywhere. I just cleaned the track. I plan on running some trains tonight after I'm done working on this video. And things are progressing. It'll be back. I promise. Just be patient. So with that being said, we're going to go over, look at those prints, and then I'm going to end the video. So I'll see you all over the hump. Take care.